Hi Capricorn, as I've been shuffling the cards and getting into your vibe, there goes a card, fell out, I don't know what it is yet. I did get half and half, that's what I heard, half and half. So I feel like you're either in or you're out, like you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But I want you to go all in this year. Can't go on being half-half and half-hearted about things anymore. You need to get in, be fully feeted in, jump off that cliff face and fly high. Take that leap of faith this year. That is the biggest message out of everything thus far that I've got for you. Now, another thing is, I've had issues with my lighting all day, and now my light is very, very bright. Like my light's behind you. And honestly, the shadows that have come at certain points, and now it's really bright. So you have a really bright year ahead of you is what I'm getting at. So don't sweat the small stuff. Don't overthink things. Take a step back and put your feet back together. Don't be half-hearted. Don't just dip your toe in. Jump in and have a swim. Just jump and have a swim is what they're saying to me to tell you. And have patience with yourself in regards to that. So you're not very patient at the best of times. You like things to happen in Capricorn's time. You like things to move forward all the time. And sometimes they just can't. So you want that, yet you don't do that. See what I mean? That's what you want. You want to go all in. You want others to go all in, but you don't go all in. So, and I feel like that's an insecurity of yours, which is fine. You're allowed to have the insecurities. And I'm sitting there with kind of an angle now. Like, it's like my half in, half out. So if I can't dip a toe in, then it's like you're going to find another way to maneuver around. So I've got one hand in and the other arm's out and behind me. So I'm going to pull that out, and I want you to pull it out so that, you got to practice what you preach, Cap. You've got to practice what you preach. You've got to be all in or nothing at all. No more halfies. No more halfers, okay? No more half a job. No more in. Just jump and take the leap of faith. Grab things with both hands. Don't just hold something and then, once it pulls away, if you had hold of it with 2 hands, you could have it. This is patience. Patience with yourself to learn to do these things. Patience with yourself to be more accountable for your own actions for yourself. A lot of people don't see that or feel that. You are one of your own. Earth signs are their own worst enemies. I feel that they're the worst of the star signs, the earth signs, for doing that and being highly critical and always self-analyzing. But at the same time, you have to practice what you preach. You cannot want what others present themselves with and then want what you want from others and not give that yourself. You have to start being patient with yourself and others and actually practicing what you preach. And that will lead you into an amazing year ahead, which you have got. A daughter figure in your life, a younger person, whether it's a daughter or not, or a younger person around you, a female sex, we'll say, is definitely flying high. They're going to fly high and you're going to be very proud of them and their achievements this year. They can lead you on a magical mystery tour, whether it's from afar or up in their space per se. They're going to lead you afar. They're going to lead you in a direction that you never saw coming. You're going to be more open to wanting to let go of the guard that you've got up, that you have, and that's like January, February, March. There's going to be some guard that you've got up. I do have a dog, it could be a cat because it's running around my leg. I can feel something touching my leg, and that's been doing that since I started your reading. So there's also a man around, so you're seeing shadows and you're just thinking it's your imagination, and I feel like it's around the front part of your house where there's a window or a door or something where that light comes in and there's a shadow sometimes. So this is in relation to your family life and this younger person, as well as these people around you and animals around you from in spirit, wanting to be there to help you And going through the year, they're going to help you even more. Okay, so you've got to ask about it. Love life is your next card. To those of you who have been single for a while, once you dip your foot in and jump in, you'll get what it is you want in regards to relationships, whether you're in one or not, whether it's romantic or relationships with other people that you work with, friends, family, whoever. You'll have that tenacity to move forward fearlessly, and it will end up with your love life, your actual romantic love life, being better as well, whether it is just being attractive to someone else or finding someone attractive that you never would have normally gone for. That, I feel, is coming up for you. Learning to let other people, and I want to say this is around the middle of the year, so May, June, July, August, those 4 months there is where you're going to really see a difference in who you are and who you're projecting once you start to go all in with everything and stop being so vulnerable and critical of yourself. It says the basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. So like I said, this daughter, younger girl figure is going to, for most of you, be an inspiration, but for others of you, it's time to grow up in some way as well. It's time to grow up and not be that little girl that you have held tightly to. You know, it's all well and good to hang on to your inner child, but at the same time, you've got to let her go and grow up as well. You know, she'll still be there. You've just got to grow up. It's time to grow up for some of you as well, okay, in order to have the love that you want. And the relationships that you want in general, the grown-up relationships, the accountability. They're really telling me that this is your year to find your accountability in all of your life. Let go of the past, you know. At points you've felt like there's been a few points in your life that are very different. So the main one is they're showing me feeling like you've been thrown out of the nest without even feathers on. But now you've grown into the bird with the feathers. So jump out of that nest. You're too big. You're too big for the nest. It's time to grow. It's time to grow up. You cannot be stuck there in that nest anymore. It's time. If you want what you want, you got to go for it. You can't tell other people, like I said. You can't expect that from other people and not be that person yourself, right? So once you do that and you're gentle with yourself in that way, you'll be able to fly. You got feathers, you got wings, fly. Take that leap of faith. Jump all in. That is what this year is about for you, is going all in. Really going for what you want. Don't dip your toe in. Jump in. Jump in and swim to China if you have to. And like I said, grab things with both hands, not just hold on to it willy-nilly and let it slip out of your fingers. Hold on with both hands and let go. You know, whatever it is for you, just move. Debts will be paid off. Societal debts. Your debt to society, your money debts, you're going to get on top of it all. So don't stress about money. It says the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. And again, that's growing up. It's doing things as an adult. All of you generally have got something you're regressing to as a childlike situation. You need to move on. You cannot stay there any longer. This is an 8-year, you know. This is your opportunity. There's a lot of you that are older here today. And when I say older, say from 30, 40 up, that are here today, that I feel it is time for you. For those of you that are from 40 up, you need to let shit go. Excuse the French. You need to let things go and move on. Your birthday is here. It's birthday season for you. So happy birthday, Capricorn. Happy birthday. You've got new and exciting things. This is your birthday year. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy the new things that letting go can bring you. Jumping into that deep end and swimming out and knowing that you'll swim out and get to the edge is absolutely amazing. From experience, I have been thrown in the deep end my whole life and I can swim out. It is not an issue for me. So be aware of that, all right? Everything happens in perfect timing as well. So don't rush things. Just go with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. If it doesn't, it wasn't meant to. Okay? You have an amazing year, and be vulnerable. Go all in. You've got this, Capricorn. You've got this. Have a great year.